Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris. My name is Sonelias, and we'll be playing episode 32 as the Ganvius Empire, a Plantoid species. So, we are playing in Iron Man mode here, so if we look at the map again, so we have now got a long, nicely stretched out empire here on the north side of the Galactic Center. We've got a defensive pact with these guys here on the west side, which the Vivisandia Consolidated Planetary State. We got, I think it's now 3 vassals. It's the Evandari Confederacy, we got the Confederation of Runa, and we got the Oscox Allied Sons. So our previous enemies, the Pelisimus Imperium, there's pretty much nothing left of them. Only a tiny little bit. So if I were to look at them, at the moment I cannot declare war because I'm basically got a truce with them, but they are currently at war with the Vivisandi. So yeah, there is still a conflict ongoing, but it's basically with the guys I've got a defensive pact with at the moment. So we can of course break that off, but I'm just going to keep that as is for the moment being. I want to basically offer them a trade deal, I think. I want to basically offer them access through my wormholes for the next, let's say, 10 years. So let's just send them that. Hope that improves the relationships with them. Now do bear in mind, I am religious and militarist in this particular Let's Play. So at the moment I've got some relationships with these guys on the east side. So this one's got a relationship of 14. Naval power, fleet power, it says, is inferior. Naval capacity is equivalent. Technology level is superior. Interesting. Okay. And then we got these guys here further to the east again. These are plus 50. These are Plantoids as well. We also got a defensive pact with these guys. So it looks like we actually got defensive pact with 2 species at the moment. Let's have a brief look in our species or empire list here. So if we find ourselves in the list here, we should be... interesting, if I could just find myself. So we are the top one here. So at the moment we have got defensive pacts with 1 species, which is the Vivisandi Consolidated Planetary State. So not with these guys here, like I said. We've basically got a non-aggression pact with them. They got a defensive pact with... Actually, they don't have a defense pact. It was just only the non-aggression pact that we got with them. We could potentially offer them a defensive pact if we wanted to, if our relationships were slightly better. Now, they got a migration treaty with the Galactic Uri Directorate, which is, of course, these guys here. Just wondering, what would be my next target? Have I still got a treaty with the Oscox Star Coalition? So they've got a planet here, and I think that's their last one. I cannot declare war upon them for at least another 2 years here. I guess that's really what I want to basically go for. I want to basically take over that bit of space that they got. Technology wise, stuff is in the pipeline. Nothing major at the moment in there. Let's have a brief look at all of the space stations that we got here. Nothing to upgrade on this one. Let's briefly zoom out on that one. In here there is not a single planet I've got listed here at the moment, but I can actually upgrade these defensive platforms I've got here. This planet here has of course got a space station around it where I've already built the highest level of my space station. Again, there's defensive platforms here which I can actually upgrade, so let's actually do
System survey complete.
In preparation for any war I might actually start shortly. There are some additional planets here which I was looking for, which is really this one here. So again, we got a space station here which has already been upgraded, so this one here has also got a space station which has been upgraded. Let's just look at the last one here in this particular section. Again, this one's been upgraded as well. So we got another sector down here. And this one looks like it's been upgraded as well. just trying to basically see how I can actually increase my naval capacity further beyond where it stands at the moment. Well, this one, as you can see, does actually have upgrade options on there, so I'm just doing that now. This one here is not fully upgraded yet, so again I'm basically going to apply upgrades to there. And then the final one here is this one. This has got upgrade options again. So that's this last one here. It looks like I will of course be able to build additional cruisers and so forth once of course I've got enough resources at my disposal. Did I miss out on something? Okay, it looks like they had sent me a deal which I didn't see, but okay. 600 for the next one. It'll be a few months before that becomes available, given my current resource acquisition rate. Now, have my borders been expanding recently? I don't think so. I actually must have, because here there is a new system that falls within my borders, which it didn't fall earlier. So let's see what else. That one now is also in my borders. Are there other systems here that have fallen within my borders now that didn't used to be within my borders? If that's the case, I can of course do additional mining of those planets and so forth that are in those systems. So it looks like this one here is the only key one that we might still have. Radical members of the Pelisimarm Homelanders have ruined a building on the planet of Boreali Rim. Okay. So on the surface they have ruined a building. Well, okay. I guess so be it, because I don't have direct control over this one, is it? This is all part of a sector. That's all controlled by one of my vassals. Or sorry, one of my governors, I should say. And of course there are a few systems where I have some debris, which I could actually research.
System survey complete.
Last session, I'd actually been trying to expand
system survey complete.
The possible borders, or at least the points where I will have wormhole stations, for the reason of being able to then expand my travel range. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the same thing again here. So one of my governors has gained a level here, which is good. Physics and so forth on this particular planet here. We surveyed another system, it looks like, which is this system here. And we have surveyed this system here as well, which is all outside of my borders, which of course means I just only get insight into what's going on there. I don't necessarily have a chance to do anything within there. Okay.
Research complete.
So research has been completed on the physics labs. Good. Subspace sensors. Station-mounted subspace sensors. And ship-mounted subspace sensors. Sensors that detect the subspace fluctuations left in the wake of traveling starships. These sensitivity and range is greater than that of the gravity sensor array. Ooh, interesting one. Let's go for it. 33 months, it says. Anyways, in the next 11 months I will complete another technology here first. I, at this point, of course, want to be able to 1, 2, and 3. They're all close by here, so at least I could actually go and take over one of these. Interesting. And our observers on the Poco are having trouble working with the local inhabitants on their mission to bring them up to a higher level of technology. Many of them refuse to have anything to do with us, and even these amongst them who are most eager to learn look upon our scientists with suspicion and disgust. This xenophobia has unfortunately upset our timetables. Teaching the Haftgumans will take longer than expected. That is a pity. Highly unfortunate. But yeah, well, there's nothing we can do about that. Remember, the key reason for me to upgrade their technology level was so at least I can start doing this covert infiltration. So this is another planet where I'm doing something similar, where at the moment they're in the late medieval ages, which is good. I believe the next stage would be the Renaissance for them. Either way, we were upgrading one of our systems here, which was down here in this system here, to of course have a better spaceport. Right, highest level. I just don't have the right technology yet for the next one. But once that's actually completed, I of course will have the highest level of the relevant buildings there. So again, I'm basically forcing that latest built ship to join one of my fleets. Fleet number 2 in this instance, even though in reality it's the 3rd fleet, but it's just in terms of name,
System
it's the
survey
2nd
complete. Construction complete.
Interesting. Gonna spend money on suppressing them. Some of these guys here. It's not just money, it's also actually putting resources into it.
Debris analyzed.
Perfect. Who died? It is the governor. One of the governors of one of my sectors has died, it looks like.
System survey complete.
It's the 2nd sector here, has lost a leader. And let's assign a brand new leader to there. Let's take this last one. I don't have to be shy with the use of my influence because I'm actually running at a surplus of 3. I'm losing 1 because of a defensive pact. I'm losing 4 because of frontier outposts. So if it weren't for those 5 points being lost, I would actually have a surplus of 8. So I might actually look at removing some of my frontier outposts in the near future. In the meantime, I should already be able to say I want to build additional mining
Construction
stations
complete.
here. Is there anything else? Is that one in my borders yet? No, it's just outside of the borders there on the north side. So this one has an outpost. And I want to keep that one here because of course I'm enlightening a species in that system. Once they are actually to a stage where I can upgrade them, I can get rid of that particular outpost there. There is another outpost on this side, which actually gives me, or gets me close to some of these interesting resources, but not close enough. So I will have to keep an eye on that one as well. And then this last addition here, let's have a look. I can actually build additional ships already. So I'm building some additional cruisers here. I've got capacity for, I think, maybe 2, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. So I got a signed ship here at my disposal, which I can again send out if I wanted
Construction
to.
complete.
So can I send them out all the way down here already?
System survey complete.
Alright, that should work.
System survey complete.
Build a military station close to that one, just in case.
Research
Actually, I
complete.
want to repair that one. And I want to use this one for the military outpost instead. We finished our research, which allows me to basically build my battleships, but also upgrade all of my spaceports to the next level. And I probably want to go for the mineral storage capacity upgrade, which gives me additional mining. I think is that's the one. No, let's go for the bottom one here, mineral processing plant. So let's go through our individual planetary surfaces here. Some of these I can again upgrade, as you see, to be having better research facilities.
Construction complete.
Some of these power plants could also be upgraded, looks like. This one is biolabs, which is good. This one's got power plants that can be upgraded.
Construction complete.
Other buildings as well. And finally this one here, I can upgrade the mining facility. The power plant. Mining network, and of course here also this one. So just trying to keep all of my buildings up to the highest possible level. Right, it is 23:11, so in actually at this point in time I am in a state where I can actually declare war upon these guys again. So I will want to declare war upon these guys. And if I look at this carefully, the Oscox Star Coalition, Navi, is that listed as one of the systems here? It isn't, nor is the other system here listed there, but Filimari is. Do we want to liberate it or cede? We want to probably cede that to these guys here. That's a war score of 33 we're getting for them. And then there of course are some systems here, like this system here, to Vilkite. What do I want to do with that? Do I want to have that ceded to me or liberated? Now, actually there is, of course, this other empire here, which is this one here. If I ask them to cede those planets to them, so ceding another planet there, possible war score of 55, and then there is the Avalum, which also can be ceded. Ultimately, I will say, well, this one here should be liberated. 72. And that's going to be too high. So at this point, I will say that this should, of course, be. What else can we say? Open borders.
Construction complete.
Open borders for these guys as well. Alright, I think that's a good starting point. So let's declare war once again. And have a go at these guys. Alright, so my fleet here. So why is it all the way over there? Okay, it doesn't really matter. This one here. This fleet here is able to move into there. This fleet here should be able to move to there. I'm not looking at my science ships here at the moment. I'm going to look at my transport fleet, which I will move to there for the moment being. Actually, let's move it down here for the moment being. What took you so long, Ganvius? Let us end this once and for all. Yes. Well, I wish it were one for all, because after this war there will still be one of your planets left at the very, very least.
System survey complete.
Right, so we have entered one of their systems here with one of my fleets. And I will want to go after this planet here. Has now also got us to the next point.
Hostile fleet engaged.
we're in battle here already in this system, which is over here, which is good.
Hostile fleet
Very quick
engaged.
initial start of the engagement here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Very,
System
very
survey
quick
complete.
engagement taking
Hostile
place,
fleet
and that
engaged.
has
Situation
been
log
taken out.
updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Alright, so let's have a look at this fleet here. This one is in combat as well now. Let's have a look at all these ships and so forth as they are flying.
Situation log updated.
As you'll see, these are little pods, it looks like, but they really are the, well, let's say fighters, relatively fighters. They are, in reality, just scout ships. Look at that firepower there. Nice. Whoosh. Gorgeous. That
Research
actually looks stunning,
complete.
doesn't it?
Situation log updated. System survey complete.
Now we just finished some additional research here. So let's invest our next efforts into the advanced combat rules.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Let's go to this one briefly. So this one is in this system here. Our fleets are able to get into
Construction
orbit
complete.
quickly.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Almost.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Perfect. So that fleet is a destroyer, corvette, etc., etc. One of my allies is helping me out here, and that is from one of my allies as well. It's a single corvette. Wow, a single corvette. But of course, we are bombarding the planet now, and we're trying to take out their defenses. Now, if I were to split this fleet into two, I should see that this one here can still send into orbit. The other one,
Situation log updated.
this one here, if I go towards this system here, for example, I should be able to pick up this fleet and then also, no, not land, I want to basically enter orbit here. So these guys are still bombarding this planet here. There's nothing left in terms of the fortifications, which is great. Which of course makes it possible for me to start my invasion a lot quicker. So where are these guys here? So these defenses are almost gone. So let's have a look at this again. So the defenses are almost gone. Let's wait for them to be fully gone. And let's then attack. And
Enemy
the
planet
planet is
secured.
ours. Sweet. Alright, so I'm sending my fleet out to the next system. So our war score stands at 78 already. Really? 78? Wow. That's quick. Good. Blockading. So we might actually not have to invade all of those systems. Let's see actually whether we can start and finish the war in a single turn. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. I'll straight away go for the option of landing my armies. Shuttles are landing on the planet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I don't have a general
Construction
with me in
complete.
this instance, but we have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on a planet. Interesting. Where is this? Oops, speed down to 0. Ah, okay, it's really, really down south here, which is okay, I guess. Keep an eye on this planet, of course, where we are still in the midst of this invasion.
Enemy planet
once again we have
Situation
taken
log
their
updated.
planet. So what's the next thing? So we basically have finished that up. I don't want to negotiate with them. I want to basically have them surrender to me. So, okay. Do you want to take me beyond the 100? If that's the case, then yeah, we can do that. All right, let's take it beyond that point. Best possible outcome. We admit defeat, but do not think this is anything more than a temporary setback for the Pellicesium Imperium. Okay, thanks guys. So let's have a brief look at the results. So if I look at the map itself, is there still an Oscox section that is not part of the Oscox Allied Sons? No, there's not. So whatever we had over here is now no longer anyone's as such. It is basically a liberated planet, or liberated system I should say. We can build a research station, etc, etc there if we wanted to. But I guess this is a perfect time for us to say, well, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's session, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.